All right, so you probably took sexual education classes when you were in school, but one state lawmaker wants to give parents more control over how that happens. And his bill just steps away from becoming a law. Our State House Bureau Chief David Williams here now to explain. David, good evening to you.
Well, good evening to both of you. Sex and sexuality are everywhere, and it's often difficult to shield your child from it if you're trying to. That state senator tells me this is about giving you the power to choose what your child learns in school in that arena. Some people, however, do not see it that way. At its core, State Senator Dennis Cruz says his bill would allow parents of Indiana public school students to opt in with a permission form to their child being taught sexual education classes.
And I think human sexuality is the one topic that would be the most important to many parents, that they would say we would want to give our permission to have our child taught that.
State Department of Education spokesperson Adam Baker tells me today sex education is not explicitly required of Indiana schools, but Baker says Indiana code does require that if schools offer sex education, it must teach abstinence, quote, as the expected standard for all school-age children. Today, the bill came before a committee to have some final details worked out.
The House version has 30 days. You send a form out, give them 30 days to opt in. Then if a few have not responded, you give them another 10 days to opt in again. And then they opt out is the current House version. I would like that end to be opt in the end instead of opt out.
Some parents fiercely disagree.
I feel it's dangerous. It's dangerous because oftentimes the children whose families don't opt in are the ones who need it.
Judy Epp and her family feel like families who don't opt in would be missing out on education about different sexual orientations and gender identities.
I think it should be education for all, and I think, I believe sex education should be taught in every class as well. I think education is never a problem. And if you have a differing opinion as a family member, then I think you should educate your child at home, teaching your family values to them.
That could begin with the permission slip coming home to you. So today's original meeting was canceled and rescheduled for later today. That committee talked about the bill but did not vote this afternoon. Once the committee agrees on a final product, the bill still has to go back to be agreed upon both in the House and the Senate. I'm David Williams, 24 Hour News 8. Back to you.